Hello fellow dear friends, I'm back again. It is the same day as the one I've made the video, but the thing is I had some more point that I wanted to add to the video, and the point are the Canadian Revenue Agency. You know, those people are to it, you know. If I have already called them 3 times, I had already gotten 3 different answers from them, okay? So their people are not trustable, okay? Don't call CRA, because CRA is pure crap. It is just about like the mafia. They have their own lawyer system, which are paid by our income tax, and you know, they think that they are above the law, but they aren't above the law. They are playing with our money. They are requesting our money. We know that we have to pay income tax to the federal once every year, okay? And that once every year, it's like a huge strategy that the government is trying to use against us, you know, because we know that we all pay income tax, okay? We all pay income tax to our due fine, okay? And you know, the Minister of Canadian Revenue Agency, Mrs. Diane Leboutillier, I had already contacted her, but she did not reply to my register letter, okay? The federal government, they never replied to the register letter. So you just waste your money like this, because even though you send a normal letter, it won't be read. If you send a register letter, it won't be read. But the thing is, you know, if you are paying for a register letter, you can be sure that it won't be even read, you know. If it won't be even read, so you have wasted like $10 for a letter sent registered, okay. I kept sending a registered letter in order to get a reply, but it was never the case, okay, because those people are just fucking idiot. They don't know what a registered letter mean. A registered letter mean that they have to reply to that letter because we have paid the price for it, so we deserve an answer. So even if we deserve an answer, it doesn't mean that they're going to reply to it. They'll never do. People down below them, they are like fucking they're on stage, and they're no good, and those people won't even reply to your letter, because those people are just about getting their pay every 15 days, you know, and they don't bother about the rest, but their pay is more important than everything else, okay. That's why you're not getting reply, because they know that even if they don't reply to your letter, they get paid whenever it is, you know. But the thing is, even if they get paid, that doesn't mean, you know, they're not going to get their pay. Otherwise, they would be elsewhere, okay? And I know, guys, that you think that I'm possibly crazy to talk about that, but I am extremely sorry. I felt that I had to talk about it because it is the damn truth, okay? Same thing as the Ministry of Justice National, okay? I spoke with 2 or 3 people in that troop of people, but you know, those 3 people told me 3 different things as well, and they're supposed to be working for the same boss, okay? I can't recall her name, the minister, but the thing is, she's also he doesn't deserve that post, you know, because what does she do at the government? I don't know. You never hear from her, okay? Never. I also want to talk about the case of Omar Khadr. You know, I have put a lot of picture on Omar Khadr. I will keep posting picture on Omar Khadr, because what Trudeau did with Omar Khadr is no good in any ways, okay? It's no good in any ways, because that guy is a terrorism. That guy is an assassin. He killed a staff sergeant American and blinded another one, so he deserved the prison. In Guantanamo, he was in prison, but Trudeau took the initiative to take him out of there and present him excuses or apologize, and he gave him $10.5 million. But those $10.5 came from our pocket, you know. They're no good. Trudeau has no choice because he is himself Islamist, okay? But, you know, everything that Trudeau does for those idiot Islamists or Muslims, you know, he does it by heart because he's himself an Islamist. So, also, he goes to a mosque, so I don't know what mosque he goes, maybe the one in Ottawa, but he goes to a mosque to pray, you know. But if he go to a mosque to pray, is he good as a Prime Minister? Really? So I don't think the people who had voted for him were idiots, okay? I didn't vote for Trudeau, and I will not vote for Trudeau in 2019 because the only thing he had done was shit. Clearly shit, that's all. That's the only thing he can do, shit, okay? Mr. Trudeau, you're really an idiot. Mr. Harjit Sajjan, you're really an idiot. Mrs. Diane Leboutier, you're the same as others, idiot. And all the government, all the ministers, all the members of parliament, all the deputies, you're all a band of idiots and a band of assholes. And I don't trust politicians anymore because they're all a bunch of liars. You like to lie. Same thing as the Conservative in Ontario, Mr. Doug Ford, you know. He's against the French in Ontario, you know. For the way he hates French in Ontario and for the way we love English in Quebec, it's totally different, you know. We're almost giving everything to the Anglophone here in Quebec, but Mr. Doug Ford is not doing the same thing in Ontario. So myself, if I would be French in other than the Quebec, I would simply go back to Quebec and fuck the province where I am right now because, you know, I'm French as well, and I know that I'm not being loved by any other citizen in Canada in other provinces because, you know, as I am French right now, you know the way I speak right now, okay? I'm trying to speak well, and I'm trying to use English the better as I can, and you can be sure that I will always pray for the Anglophone because when I've made my career, it was in English, so I've learned my English from what I've learned in my career, you know. The thing is, even though I have an accent, it's because my nationality is French from Quebec, not French from France, French from Quebec. So this is why the people in Canada don't like the Quebecers, is because, you know, most of them have an accent, and they don't like people having an accent. So I'm very sorry, guys, but I spoke the way I spoke. I spoke the way I speak, and I love that because, you know, I love my second language, which is English. But I would like to learn more English like any other French in Quebec. Okay, so I represent all the Quebecers, all the veterans Quebecers that don't speak English. And I'm just hoping that it's going to help in federal government to see that French is not only a language. French is a nationality, and we are Quebecers. We will remain French. I'm very sorry about that, my friend English or my friend Anglophone, but that's the way I am, and this is the way I'm going to die. But remember that I love you all. I'm not a gay man, but I love you all, veteran from any other provinces other than Quebec, and you can be sure that I will always be behind you and I will always be supporting you. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll speak to you the other time. Bye.